Hi, welcome back everyone. On this episode we are going to finish sanding the cockpit. Should get all that finished this week and start doing the decking on the floor, and we'll see how far we get. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, if you see last week's episode, you can see that I've sanded this half and this back half and started around the dashboard or steering wheel area. Got quite far, to be honest. It was going quite well, and then the sander started playing up, so that's why I stopped halfway there. Managed to go to screw fix, because it was only about a month old and they've just swapped it for a brand new one. Don't understand why it went so quick, where the other one, like I said, it was like 6 years old. So yeah, like I said on the beginning of this episode, we're going to carry on sanding all of this, get all of it complete, do the dashboard, complete that, do this back area. Might leave that for now, I'm not too sure. Just because it's a non-slip area. I know I'm in the dry and everything, but you know, everything changes. I could end up doing it just to get it done, so I'm not wasting any more time. And I'll see how far we get, really. I think that's going to take a lot of the week, and then after that, really, I want to get inside and start doing the anchor locker, straightening the front out. And once that's done, I can start working on the windows, and we are slowly getting there. But first, you know what it is. Let's carry on with the sanding. Okay, and that's that half all completed now. That was behind the control panels, quite a lot of holes, same as the where just below the steering. Yeah, it's getting there. So really the only bit I've got left, major part to do, is let me just quickly put the light down, is that bit there. I've gone somewhat around there, somewhat around there. I think in the future, like I said, I don't know if I said actually, I am going to take these cupboards out, as long as they're not proper fiberglassed in on the back, because I would want them sealed up properly, because if that ever did flood there, that could pour in. That's future stuff. So what I've got about an hour left now, an hour and a half. So I might as well just carry on with that, get that done. That's all completed on the back end, and then tomorrow we can focus on trying to see how far we can get on the dashboard and around the door. That's pretty much it for the white. Like I said, all that's done last week. I've got the floor. I did get the scraper, and I think I might be able to get a few chunks off. Not a lot, but enough to help the sander out. Enough talking. Let's just get on with that bit there. Okay. Okay, excuse the lighting and the video work on that part. It was just so awkward to set the camera up and get a good view. But that is now all done. Like I said, I'm going to take those cupboards out, and now I'll get to sand around that and sand a little bit at the bottom. But that is a good job done today, all of that. So tomorrow, like I said, dashboard. Around the door. I might have a look at this floor here just to do a test patch or something. I know I've got the front of this to do as well. It's starting to come really well now. Like I said, this week all the sanding apart from the decking should be done, and then we can go and start repairing. It don't show it on the camera, that's probably because, but it is getting darker each day now. So I really need to start looking into getting some lighting put up here, so it's easier for me and better for the camera work. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, new day. Cloudy but dry. You see, winter's definitely starting to set in over it. So back to sanding. Another day. Like I said, I'm going to try and get the dashboard done today. I read some comments and I've decided I am going to patch some of these, because I will put new cables in, or different cables, and they could end up somewhere different. Just like I'm going to take the fish finder cable out. Might end up at the exact same place, but I'd rather repair it, and if I don't add one, it's sealed. Same with the fish rod holders there and there, that will probably be glassed over. And like I said, I'm going to put a chair here, and I'm not going to make it flat, I'm going to make it the same as this, but as you can see, it's just an inch higher. So when I do lay the board on, it's going to have all that support instead of being able to flex that 1 inch. I'll probably even make some supports on the back. Obviously, I've got to do something to make it stronger. But that can be future stuff. My main thing is get all this sanded, get it repaired, get it ready to be painted so it's all sealed and it can go on the water and have a downpour, and I ain't got to worry about, is it leaking? But anyway, let's carry on and let's start sanding the dashboard. Okay guys, that was a pain. I've still got a little bit there and a little bit there. This probably was the worst paint that I've sanded. I don't know if I can zoom in enough. but there, it started gunking up. It was like it weren't cured 100%, or it's a gloss. I'm not too sure what they've put on here, but in the end I had to get my flat disc, skim across the top of it, and then go over with the orbital sander, which made, obviously, it smoothened it out. That was a real pain. Thought I better not stop the video, I'll just keep the time lapse going. That took about 3.5 hours to do just that bit there. I took the vent out. I'm probably gonna seal this vent up and move it somewhere, because this is the toilet vent and the driver is stood there, so if anyone uses the toilet, gonna get a whiffle, and that will be me. So I think I'm gonna place it somewhere just a little bit better. Also, I found there was just real I don't even know what this is, if I'm being honest, like chipboard type of sort of stuff. That was obviously there. I think that might have been the original throttle cable. So I knocked that out. That's going to get properly done, sanded all the way back, same as that. Get it all done, seal all the holes up, because even that might stay, to be honest, because that will be where the throttle will be, and that is it's a difficult place to get to, if I'm honest. Seal the holes up anyway. Yeah, so that's a good job done today. That is pretty much the whole of the upper half of the boat sanded. Like I keep saying, got the decking left. This floor, which I'm going to do a test here, and I've got a little bit of the backing to do, which I think I'll do tomorrow. We can focus on this, give it a tidy up. I know that needs sanding on the splash rail as well, the bottom. But we'll just see how tomorrow goes. I also got, you'll see, like the corners, just the orbital sander can't reach it. So I'm gonna have to get a little bit of a different sander or do it by hand, which will be a pain, but you know, other than that. And also we'll use a flat disc, get all the cables out, grind all the extra fiberglass out, and just start. Spend the next day, because I think there's only gonna be one more day for this week, maybe two at a push, and just quickly tidy everything up that I can get to. And then we can next week focus on starting repairing, getting everything ready. I know the anchor locker needs a little bit of sanding, so you will see a little bit, but only where the board goes. I'm not going to sand the whole thing because it's actually pretty good under there, and it will have a coat of bilge paint and everything. And look at everything else, like these doors and little things like that. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, new day today. Got down to about 4 degrees this morning, but nice and clear. So today is the last day of major sanding. Gonna try and do the front bit there. See how far I can get on the floor. And then I'm going to stop for now. Going to jump back inside as it's getting a bit colder, so I can get a heater sat right there, blowing heat in, warm that up during the winter. Start looking at the anchor locker, which I'll go through on the next episode. And then it'll just be, you know, that episode will be focused on in there. But like I said, more sanding, but I am pleased. It's the last day because there's just so much sanding you can do, but it's getting looking really good. I reckon probably in the future another week just to do the little patches, like I said, sand it all, fair it out, just smoothing some indents in. But yeah, enough talking, let's get on with it. Okay, that's really just a big test patch. What can I say? It is difficult. The blue comes off easy with the flat disc, but obviously it leaves little indents, so then the belt sander smooths them out, as you can see. Just here it starts smoothing it all out, and then really I'll go over with the orbital sander to finish it off. It's different grades. I mean, this is getting down to the fiberglass and the gel coat, which ain't too bad, but when they laid this floor, it weren't exactly smooth, and they didn't put this on a flat surface, so that it does go up and down, and that's why you can see I've hit some high patches, but they're now level. Also, I don't know if over time you can see how many there is, little divots, so they're all gonna need filling in, picking out. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking I'll carry on for an extra hour today, because today is the last day of this week. I might get halfway, finish that off completely, which actually works out to be a bit better, so I've got a bit of grip coming in and out of the boat while I'm working inside, and then I can finish it off. So that'll be next year, same as the decking, which I can see is going to be a long process, but once that's done, it really is a case of filling the holes. The little ones anyway, all the big ones are going to be repaired in with the anchor locker, kitchen floor, ceiling, and then the engine bay and transom needs extra fiberglass. So yeah, I'll carry on. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, and that's that section pretty much completed. I probably will go over it all again, sand it a little bit more. I've managed to do this side, just got the front left to do, which will be, I'll leave that for now. So that's probably going to be it for this week. One thing I did notice with this floor, I've got the 40 grit normal sandpaper, and obviously after I've done the grinding and the belt sander, I used this, and it was working not the best. Weirdly enough, I thought I'd try this, and now this is 180, but it's the mesh type, and it just works so much better. It worked better than the 40 grit. It's unbelievable, so that made it a lot easier. So next time I'll use a grind to get the blue off, the belt sander to get it some sort of level, and then 180 grit to finish it. Like I said earlier, this is really unlevel. Even when I've got the old ruler going across, you're looking at some parts like it goes up there, goes down, comes back up. That could be about a quarter of an inch, but that is original, because like I said, I'm touching bottom there, touching bottom there, and these gaps are filled in with this. Just any ideas? I don't know, I might just leave it as it is, because I would say I'm going to put some filler in anyway, but I don't want to build it up that much. Say one person stands on it and it could crack the whole lot. It's just not worth doing. So I might just carry on, fill the little holes, get the old deck paint, or on this section I did say I might try that foam stuff, and if it don't work I can quickly rip it off this little section here and paint the deck paint on. But I'm definitely doing deck paint around the side. So yeah, next week clear all the inside, start working on the anchor locker. I need to seal some holes up before I do that, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the board up, leave it for now, and then in the future get a hatch that goes on it. I'm not going to make a door. I don't, you know, look, a bit like the toilet, I made a door there. On that I actually want a sealed door. See how that goes, but that's next week anyway. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.